All right, it's time for us to talk relationships, and doing justice to that today is Lekan OluwaTobi. Now, Toby is a relationship and life coach who has dedicated time to speaking extensively on the matters of love and relationships. He believes everyone can have a fulfilling relationship and marriage. And today, the focus is on pros and cons of long-distance relationship. Now, long-distance relationship is one that so many people practice, especially these days. But first, let's even define what long-distance relationship means.
Okay. So, in summary, we can say that long-distance relationship is any relationship that you can't easily access your significant other. Okay, that is distance-wise. You can't easily access the person.
Like you can't cross your street and see the person.
You can't take
a 30-minute ride.
You get anything that is traveling to get the person. Then it's basically long-distance relationship.
Okay, so let's say you live in Ayobo and your lover lives in Ekwe. That's already long-distance relationship.
That's long-distance because you need to plan to visit each other. You can't just wake up and
That's true.
move.
That's true.
So
okay, so now let's talk about even the different types of long-distance relationships.
Okay.
Because I know these days there are different ways to define it. Some people might be living in the same neighborhood and still even be long-distance because they haven't met physically. It's probably on social media. But let me have you tell us about all of this.
Let's categorize and say, okay, so there is the we live in the same city, long-distance relationship, like the example you gave.
Yeah.
There's the we live in different city.
Long-distance relationship.
Okay. There's the I need a passport to see you. Long-distance relationship. There's social media long-distance relationship. So different people fall under different category. And I think, like you mentioned, many people are practicing this social media relationship these days. And so even they stay, say, in Lagos, but they've not met, but they've started their relationship already. And that itself too.
Okay, so now we're going to go to the meat of the conversation, the pros and the cons. But I like to start from the bad.
Okay, so that we can end with the good.
So let's talk about the consequences, like the bad sides of long-distance relationships.
I think that one of the key things usually is, because when you are with someone, one of the key things is you want to be with this person as much as possible.
Yes.
So one of the major issues of long-distance relationship is that I can't see you. We can't be together, okay? And that in itself puts a lot of strain in different expressions. Now that strain can cause loneliness, depending on the personality of any of the partners. If it's somebody that likes, say, physical touch or physical communication as it is, long distance will bring about things about loneliness. And that thing, long distance relationship too, offers the ease of cheating. Okay, it offers that because you are feeling okay.
She's not here. You're not here.
Yes, she's not here. He's not here. He won't know. She won't know. So there is that ease of cheating. Like
Yoruba movies or Nigerian Nollywood movies, it will now turn out to be his best friend.
You get that shows up at the day on the wedding day. You get so that happens. The cheating is pretty easy with long distance relationship. So that's under key factor. So I think these are the two key things that usually occur.
I dare say it also causes misunderstandings, because some things you might easily express when you say the person might misunderstand it. And it might cause you can't even underestimate the place of living by social media, in the sense that if a relationship is just basically via social media and conversations are there, it's easy to misinterpret texts as it is. Well, then some people are now learning to use emojis. Okay, so at times you can say something hard, then try to insert a smiley to make it look like, but still, it still doesn't. It's easy to misunderstand communication that happens via social media. So that's another issue, misunderstanding communication. Okay, so now that we've taken away the bad parts, let's talk about the good parts of long distance relationship. Peace of mind.
So for someone that likes their space and their time, long distance is just the best for them. Why? Because they have time to themselves. They don't have to, because every time you want to see your partner, you plan it ahead, say 2 months ahead or a month ahead. So you know that for the next 1 month, I have this time to myself. So somebody that likes time to themselves, they like to flow well with long distance relationship. Then, like I was talking about cheating, because of the ease of cheating that comes to long-distance relationship. For somebody that can have the temptation to cheat and not fall for that temptation, that's a strong thing. Okay, so long-distance relationship can also increase trust, depending on the personality of the people. Okay, so that's the other side of the cheating part, because now you're exposed to cheating, but you are choosing, because in the end, cheating is a choice. You are choosing to still, even though I'm not seeing my partner, I want to still be faithful to this person. So long-distance relationship forces people to give trust and to earn trust as it is. So I think that that's another beautiful thing about it. Then long-distance relationship, because of the time and space that it affords you, allows you to also plan your life. Relationships that are close, there's a tendency of people crowding themselves.
Because of dependency.
Yeah. So you are planning yourself, but you are planning the other person into your own life plan. But with long-distance relationship, that's is a little minimized. You
just have to make time for them every now and then. Focus on your life.
Focus on your life, so you can pursue your goals and just give everything to it as much as possible. So long-distance relationship, then on the lighter mood, for people that don't like meeting the families of their significant other.
They can postpone it for as long as
they can keep postponing and say, we'll see you, I'll see you.
At the end of the day, we gave you consequences, we gave you the advantages. It looks like the advantages are more. I'm not promoting anything, but it's all good. Thank you so much for being on the show today, OluwaTobi.
Thank you for having me.
Unfortunately, you don't even practice long-distance relationship.
No,
you're very married. All right, we'll take this break, and of course, Wake Up Nigeria continues. Stay with us.